The 15-year-old suspect in the Raleigh mass shooting has been released from the hospital and transferred to a detention center. Austin Thompson was hospitalized after being shot in the head after police say he killed 5 people on October 13th. Tonight, WRAL's Keenan Willard spoke with the fiancé of one of the victims about the suspect's recovery. Keenan, how's he doing tonight?
Well, Chris, Rob Steele says he's been dealing with feelings of anger ever since finding out that 15-year-old Austin Thompson is on the road to recovery, while his fiancée, Mary Marshall, did not survive the injury she suffered here in the Hedingham neighborhood back on October 13th. But Steele tells me tonight that he is looking towards the future, both for himself and for the suspected shooter.
It's been nearly a month since Mary Marshall was shot and killed in the Hedingham mass shooting. Since that night, Marshall's fiancé says he's been locked in a constant battle against feelings of anger and grief.
I've said it before and I'll continue to say it. Mary's the best person I've ever met in my life.
Steele says that anger was renewed last week. He says the DA's office told him suspected shooter Austin Thompson was recovering from his critical injuries and would soon be well enough to leave the hospital. Police in Raleigh tell WRAL Thompson was transferred today to a juvenile detention facility outside the Triangle. Tonight, we asked Steele how he reacted to the transfer.
I'm angry, but I'm not going to wallow in it because she wouldn't want me to.
Steele says he's now focusing on the future, including holding the suspected shooter accountable.
The fact is he's going to live, and I have to accept that. So now I'm looking forward to it. They can't move on with legal proceedings if he stays in the hospital the rest of his life.
He's also pushing for changes to North Carolina's gun storage laws. Steele says he's met with the governor and congressional reps, hoping to see stricter penalties for failing to safely secure a firearm.
I'm a gun owner myself. I just think that with rights come responsibilities. So I think the people who have guns should be required to lock them up if they're not directly controlling them themselves.
Steele tells WRAL this transfer means for Thompson, life will go on. It has to go on for him, too.
I want him to stand trial. So him being out of the hospital means that can happen.
Tonight, Steele tells me that he is set to meet this week with North Carolina Senator Tom Tillis about his push for stricter gun storage safety measures here in the state and potentially even at the congressional level. Chris?
Keenan Willard reporting live in the Hedingham neighborhood. Thank you, Keenan.